Welcome to this explainer. Today we're tackling something that is absolutely crucial, yet shockingly misunderstood by so many of us out on the road. We're breaking down the literal, non-negotiable rules of headlight safety, drawing straight from the brilliant insights of the DrayVonn Road Safety Guide. We're gonna go way beyond just twisting a knob on your dashboard. We're diving into the life-saving mechanics of simply being seen. Picture this for a second. You're cruising down a pitch-black road. Suddenly, out of absolute nowhere, a dark shape materializes right in front of your bumper. You swerve at the very last second, your heart is pounding out of your chest. That terrifying near miss? Yeah, that almost just happened to somebody's family. And the crazy thing is, it happens every single night, all because of headlights. It's something so incredibly simple, yet people get it so wrong. And a simple headlight mistake can destroy a family in a fraction of a second. Section 1. The invisible danger. Okay, to truly understand headlight safety, we need a massive mindset shift. We absolutely have to move away from this dangerous misconception that headlights exist purely for your own benefit. Here's what most people think, right? Headlights help me see the road. And yes, obviously, that's true, but that's only half the story. The whole story is that headlights tell everyone else, hey, I am here. Driving without lights and low visibility doesn't just mean you can't see perfectly. It actually makes you a deadly, invisible hazard. A car without headlights in low light is basically a ghost. And being a ghost on a shared road, that is a lethal gamble. There's this golden rule I want you to remember. Headlights aren't optional. They're a conversation between you and every single person sharing that road with you. Let that sink in. Your lights are literally how you speak to pedestrians crossing the street, to cyclists riding on the shoulder, and to every other driver navigating that exact same asphalt. When you choose not to turn them on, you're choosing to stay silent in a situation where communication is the literal difference between life and death. Moving right along to Section 2, when to use headlights. We really need to break down the exact non-negotiable lighting conditions where your lights absolutely must be active. Because it's not just about the dead of night. The timeline is simple but so crucial. Dusk and dawn. It's that beautiful in-between light that completely fools your eyes. You might feel like you can see just fine, but you blend right into the background. That's exactly why headlights must be on. Actually, most places legally require your headlights to be on 30 minutes before sunset, all through the night, and they've got to stay on until 30 minutes after sunrise. It's a rule built entirely around human biology and how our eyes fail us in transition light. And then we have the weather. I want to firmly outline these categorical rules for you. Rain, any rain at all, whether it's a tiny drizzle or a total downpour, it doesn't matter. You need your headlights on. Fog, oh, this one is entirely non-negotiable. Fog cuts your visibility down to almost zero. You must have your low beams on. And if your car has specific fog lights, definitely use them. Listen to me closely on this one. When in doubt, just turn them on. There is literally no situation out there where having your headlights on makes things worse. So, the ultimate takeaway here is this incredibly simple mantra. Wipers on, headlights on. Seriously, burn that into your memory. If enough water is falling from the sky that you need your windshield wipers to see out, other drivers absolutely need your headlights to see you. Plus, in a lot of states, this perfect little pairing isn't just a good idea, it's actually the law. Now, real quick, a vital warning. We all want to see further ahead, I get it, but do not, under any circumstances, put uncertified aftermarket lights on your car. You might think you're upgrading your vision, but you're actually causing a massive, dangerous nuisance. You're blinding everyone else on the road just to get a slightly brighter view for yourself, and honestly, that just creates chaos. All right, Section 3, mastering high beam etiquette. We're gonna look at how high beams give you vital reaction time, but also how terribly people get their usage completely wrong. Think about the sheer power of high beams on a dark, open road. The jump in visibility is wild. Low beams give you about 160 feet of visual distance. High beams, they push that all the way out to 350 feet ahead. That extra distance isn't just a nice convenience, it is extra reaction time. It's the literal physical difference between stopping safely in time and not stopping at all. But with all that power comes a really strict rule, and it boils down to this number, 500. The absolute second you see an oncoming car, you must flip your high beams down. 500 feet out, which is roughly 2 seconds away at driving speeds, that's the threshold. You dim them. Because those exact same bright lights that are helping you navigate are actively blinding the driver coming the other way. And remember, a blinded driver is a dangerous driver.
Blasting your high beams into oncoming traffic is incredibly reckless, and the exact same rule applies when you're following someone. Do not blast your high beams into the rear view mirror of the car in front of you. That isn't just rude, it's deeply reckless behavior that can easily cause a major accident.
Which brings us to Section 4, the 30-second maintenance check.
Before you even get your car out on the road, there's a little work to be done. Assuming your lights actually work while you're just sitting comfortably in the driver's seat is a huge, sometimes fatal mistake. You have to physically check them. Prepare to be visually shocked by this stat. If you have cloudy, yellowed out, foggy headlight covers on your car, they are stealing up to 80% of your light output. That means your lights are technically on, but they're barely doing anything to illuminate the road or signal your presence. 80% of your safety tool is just blocked. The amazing part? You can easily restore these covers for just a few bucks at any local auto store. It is hands down the cheapest life-saving maintenance you will ever do. Then we've got the whole issue of burnt-out bulbs, which creates what the guide calls the motorcycle illusion. If you're driving with one headlight out, you need to fix it immediately. Seriously, in the dark, a car with only one working headlight looks exactly like a motorcycle to other drivers. And because of this illusion, they will lethally misjudge your position, your size, and your speed every single time. So here's your routine. It takes exactly 30 seconds. Before a night drive, walk around your car. Actually look at it. Ensure both lights are working. Verify both covers are clean and not all yellowed out. And finally, just double check that they are aimed down at the road where they belong, not angled high up into other people's eyes. This quick little checklist protects you and it protects everyone else. Section 5, light it right. To wrap up this explainer, headlights are arguably the simplest tool on your car, but they might just be the absolute most important. Remember the golden rules? Dusk, dawn, rain, fog, tunnels, lights on. Using high beams near other drivers, lights down. Cloudy covers or burnt bulbs, fix them immediately. It's all about lighting it right. I want to leave you with this one question. When did you last actually walk around your car to check your headlights? Not assume they work, but really check them. The road is a space we all have to share, and at the end of the day, everyone is just trying to make it home safely. Road safety doesn't start with the other guy. It starts with you making sure you can be seen. Think about that the next time you grab your keys. Drive safe, and we'll see you in the next explainer.